Okay, to explain browser local storage to people, which is the yellow-orange haloed page that some people get, I have here a document that I'm writing and saving to Microsoft's SkyDrive, right? So SkyDrive is online storage, and what I've done is I've removed my connection. I've removed my connection, and so what happens when I remove my connection is it tries to do its little autosave, and it tells me, okay, you have an upload pending, right? These changes you've made here are not saved to your your cloud storage, right? And if I continue the edit without saving them, they're still not saved. And they're appearing here in my Word document, and I can see them on my machine, but they're still not saved. Now, if I go away from this document, I save that, right? And if I open up the document again, I'll see that my changes are in that document. Everything I typed is still in that document. But if I go to another laptop and open Word, I won't see this document, right? I'll see the other document. If I go and I try to do this, look at this through Firefox on my machine, online, I won't see this document. I'll see the document that got saved to the cloud. And I think because people understand that Microsoft Word is an application running on your desktop, people don't get freaked out about that. They just understand, look, you have stuff that exists in Microsoft Word that hasn't been moved to the cloud yet. And that's why you're seeing different versions. So the way to do this is to fix your connection problem. So we take this, we plug it back in, and then we try resaving. And now our changes are moved up. And this is all the orange rent pages are, right? This is the entire thing. So it's nothing to do with if one page is orange in Firefox and another is Chrome. It's nothing to do with the difference between Firefox and Chrome. It's that you made changes that are saved in Chrome but haven't been moved to the server, right? So let's take a look at browser local storage. Link, and this site is owned by her. And I get really excited. I'm looking at this, and I see, oh, you know what? I should add something to my bit here. I think I'm here somewhere, right? So I'm going to add the bio here and say add amazing bio. And it will go orange around the edges. And why is that? It's because I don't have rights to save it to the server here, right? In this particular case, it's because I don't have rights to save it to the server. Now I could go to my thing here, right? My journal. And I could be signed in to my account. But we have a connection problem, right? And so let's see what happens when I try to edit this page under a connection problem. Again, we're going to get that yellow rim because it can't upload it because the connection is severed. Now, something to keep in mind is that once it forks to local like that, once it's orange, even when I solve my connection problem, even when I reconnect, it's going to just let me keep going, and it's not going to save to the server until I tell it, oh, I think the server's better now. I think the server's successful. Right? So if I do this, it's still going to be orange. Right? It'll save it. And then here's the thing. Our way of saving things is to fork, right? So when I have my connection is better, I just fork this page back to the server, and now it's up on the server. And that's the same thing we just did over here, where we click that try to save again button. That's really all there is to it. So almost always when you're getting a yellow page, one of a few things has happened. The first thing is we generate a lot of events on the server. Every edit here, every paragraph makes another call to the server. And so the server is being constantly communicated with. And occasionally one of those things goes wrong, and so it turns orange. This is really exacerbated if you're in a remote location. You'll find that these yellow errors come up more if you're in a location remote from the server than if you're on a decent line close to the server. So that's one thing. It's maybe the connection was just on the fritz. Maybe you didn't have permissions, as we saw with the Maha example, right? And that's it. That's really it. Those are the reasons why this tends to happen. I don't know what else to say about it besides that. It's pretty simple. Just realize that if you do this, and it stays white, that supposedly at least this page has been updated on the server. If you do this with a bad connection or without being logged in, you're going to get the yellow page until you fix the problem, you log in, or you connect, and you fork it back up to the server. And that's all there is to it. There's not really anything else. I mean, there's one smaller edge case, which is this, that occasionally, like the maximum I think Windows can push up to the server is something like 2 megabytes or something in its post action. So if you have a page that's over 2 megabytes, you won't be able to move it up to the server. Sometimes you'll try to fork back to the server, it doesn't work. And maybe the server is still on the fritz, maybe your connection's still on the fritz. Just click it a couple more times and see what happens. Usually that will fix it. That's it. That's really it.